I'll never forget spending $2 grand on what looked like the ultimate deep-seated sofa online, only to have it arrive feeling like an oversized waiting room bench. My knees dangled awkwardly, the cushions flattened in weeks, and finding a comfortable lounging angle became a daily struggle. Choosing the right deep sofa is a minefield of deceptive photos and hollow foam. To save you that costly nightmare, I've personally tested the top contenders to reveal which ones actually deliver cloud-like comfort. Stick around, because the number 1 pick completely redefines living room relaxation. 7. BedLuxury 89-inch deep sofa couch. When the BedLuxury arrived, I was initially excited by how easily it fit into a smaller apartment layout, while promising a deep seat experience. The setup was fairly straightforward, and the modern silhouette looked promising in my living room. It certainly attempts to bridge the gap between compact living and spacious lounging, making it an appealing option for those who do not have the square footage for a massive sectional. The chenille fabric cover is undeniably soft to the touch, and having the ability to remove it for washing is a practical feature that I always look for when testing everyday furniture. The wide armrests are a nice touch as well, offering a sturdy place to balance a laptop or a reading book when you're just settling in for the evening. However, after a few weeks of daily lounging, the reality of its construction started to show. The seat cushions, which felt adequately plush on day one, quickly began to lose their resilience. I found myself sinking awkwardly into the frame rather than being supported by the foam, which led to a rather uncomfortable seating posture during long movie marathons. The structural integrity just isn't there for heavy, continuous use. Furthermore, while it markets itself as a deep seat couch, anyone over 5'8" will likely feel that the depth is simply lacking for true, sprawling relaxation. The back cushions also lack the necessary internal support, requiring constant adjustment and fluffing just to maintain a neat appearance. Ultimately, while it might serve as an acceptable temporary piece for a dorm or a tight budget, it falls significantly short of delivering the luxurious lounging experience that a true deep sofa should provide. 6. Living Spaces Bonaterra 2 Sectional. Visually, the sand-colored fabric offers a beautiful, neutral anchor for almost any interior design style, and the overall footprint suggests a spacious haven for family gatherings. It looks like a substantial, cozy retreat when you first set it up in your living room. When I first tested the seating, the initial sink-in feel was decent, and the chaise provided a dedicated spot for stretching out after a long day. The fabric feels reasonably durable against everyday wear and tear, and the cushions have a pleasant texture that feels inviting. The wide armrests also contribute to a generally relaxed aesthetic that makes you want to curl up with a blanket. Unfortunately, the structural execution of this sectional leaves a lot to be desired when you really put it to the test over an extended period. Over the course of my evaluation, the frame started emitting noticeable creaks and groans every time I shifted my weight, which completely shatters the illusion of high-quality craftsmanship. The back cushions are also notorious for losing their shape, slouching downward, and failing to provide consistent lumbar support, meaning you will spend an unreasonable amount of time punching them back into form. Additionally, the seat depth, while better than our 7th place pick, still manages to feel slightly disproportionate when you try to curl up comfortably in the corners. It essentially forces you into a semi-upright posture rather than allowing you to truly sink back and relax. It is certainly a step up in terms of aesthetic presence, but the annoying maintenance and questionable frame longevity make it hard to fully endorse for serious loungers. 5. Crate and Barrel Lounge Deep Sofa. Things take a massive turn for the better with the Crate and Barrel Lounge Deep Sofa, which is where we finally enter the territory of genuine, uncompromising comfort. From the moment this piece was delivered, its sheer scale and substantial build quality were overwhelmingly apparent. This is a sofa designed specifically for people who want to tuck their legs up, lean back, and completely disconnect from the outside world. The The generous 93-inch width, combined with an exceptionally deep seat cavity, means you never feel perched on the edge. Instead, you are fully supported from behind your knees all the way to your shoulders. The cushioning strikes an impressive balance between soft sink-in luxury and resilient support, utilizing high-resiliency foam cores wrapped in a layer of softer materials that perfectly contour to your body. During my testing, I spent hours working from the sofa and never once felt the dreaded bottoming out sensation that plagues cheaper alternatives. The fabric options are incredibly robust, standing up remarkably well to accidental spills and the general friction of daily life, without showing signs of pilling or premature wear. The frame feels rock solid, completely eliminating any of the creaking issues I experienced with lower-tier models. While it is a significant piece of furniture that demands a larger room to truly look proportionate, the investment pays off every time you sit down. It completely elevates the standard of living room relaxation, proving that you do not have to sacrifice structural integrity just to achieve a plush, cloud-like seating experience. It is a fantastic choice for serious homebodies looking to upgrade their living space. Four, Acanva Luxury Minimalist Sectional. At first glance, its low-profile silhouette and clean lines might suggest a rigid, formal seating arrangement, but interacting with this modular piece completely shatters that assumption. It brings a stunning, contemporary edge to the room without acting like a stiff museum piece. The reversible configuration makes it incredibly versatile, allowing me to adapt the layout perfectly to my testing space without feeling boxed in by a rigid left or right-facing constraint. This adaptability is a massive win for anyone who likes to occasionally refresh their living room layout. The interlocking hardware is completely hidden, maintaining the sleek visual profile while keeping the heavy segments firmly in place. When you finally take a seat, the depth is immediately striking, pulling you back into a wonderfully relaxed posture. The cushions possess a distinctly European firmness. They do not swallow you whole, but rather mold to your body, offering exceptional ergonomic support that keeps your spine aligned even during extended binge-watching sessions. It is the perfect balance for someone who wants to lounge deeply but still needs reliable back support. I was particularly impressed by the quality of the upholstery, which feels thick, premium, and tightly tailored to the frame, ensuring the sectional maintains its crisp, modern look week after week. It bridges the gap for those who desperately want a deep, lounging sofa but refuse to compromise on having a tidy, sophisticated living space. The Acanva proves that you can indeed have a minimalist design that still invites you to spend the entire Sunday completely off your feet. 3. CHITA Oversized Modular Sectional. Breaking into our top 3 is the CHITA Oversized Modular Sectional, an absolute powerhouse of comfort that truly understands the assignment of deep seating. This sofa is unapologetically massive, designed with generous proportions that make it the undisputed centerpiece of any entertainment room. It commands attention immediately and sets a casual, ultra-relaxed tone for the entire household. The modularity is brilliantly executed, featuring interlocking mechanisms that hold the pieces firmly together so you never have to worry about the sections drifting apart while you are relaxing. Setting it up was a breeze, and the moment I sat down, I was enveloped in an incredibly plush seating experience. The armrests are perfectly padded, doubling as excellent headrests for afternoon naps. The cushions on the CHITA are exceptionally thick and forgiving, utilizing a blend of materials that mimic the feel of pure down while retaining enough structural memory to bounce back after use. I intentionally spent hours lounging on this sectional in various chaotic positions, and it supported every single angle flawlessly. The fabric is beautifully textured yet highly practical, easily brushing off pet hair and resisting minor stains during my real-world testing. What makes this sofa so special is how it caters to the entire family. The depth is so expansive that 2 adults can easily lay side by side without feeling cramped. It is an absolute triumph of cozy, casual furniture design, offering a premium resort-like, lounging experience right in your living room. It delivers top-tier relaxation without carrying the utterly exorbitant price tag usually associated with sofas of this massive scale. 2. Albany Park Kova Box Cushion Sofa. The Albany Park Kova Box Cushion Sofa earns the runner-up position by delivering what can only be described as a masterpiece of casual, sink-in luxury. Unboxing and assembling the Kova was surprisingly intuitive, and the immediate visual impact of those massive, boxy cushions sets an incredibly inviting tone. It completely transforms the energy of a room, creating a dedicated zone for ultimate, unbothered relaxation. This sofa does not just offer a deep seat. It offers an entirely immersive environment that practically begs you to dive into it after a stressful day. The seat depth is magnificently expansive, allowing even the tallest individuals to cross their legs or stretch out fully without their feet dangling off the edge. You sit in this sofa, not just on it, which is exactly what you want from a deep-seated design. What truly blew me away during testing was the internal composition of the cushions. Albany Park has engineered a feather blend filling that is nothing short of magical, providing a cloud-like softness that gently cradles your body while the high-density foam core prevents you from sinking too far into the frame. The back pillows offer incredible lumbar support, a rare feat for a sofa with this much depth and plushness. Furthermore, the fabric feels luxurious against the skin and the covers are fully removable, making maintenance an absolute breeze. The modular design means it can grow with your space over time, adding immense long-term value to the purchase. The Kova is a brilliant execution of the deep seat concept, narrowly missing the top spot only because our number one pick offers a slightly more refined tailoring profile. 1. West Elm Harmony Extra Deep Sofa. Taking the crown as the absolute best deep-seated sofa on the market is the West Elm Harmony Extra Deep Sofa. From the moment I first settled into this stunning piece of furniture, it became abundantly clear why it consistently receives rave reviews. The Harmony is the epitome of luxurious lounging, meticulously crafted to offer an unparalleled seating experience that balances extreme comfort with timeless elegance. The extra deep 40-inch seat is a game-changer, providing a vast expanse of space that accommodates everything from upright reading to horizontal afternoon naps with absolute perfection. West Elm has perfected their cushion technology here, utilizing a brilliant combination of high-resiliency polyurethane foam cores wrapped in a plush blend of down and feathers. It feels incredibly bespoke, tailoring itself to your exact body weight the second you sit down. During my rigorous testing, the sofa provided an incredibly soft, enveloping embrace. Yet the cushions instantly regained their shape the moment I stood up, completely eliminating the sloppy, deflated look that plagues lesser sofas. The inclusion of the matching lumbar pillows ensures that you're always supported exactly where you need it, regardless of how you choose to sit. You never feel like you're fighting the sofa to find a comfortable angle. The craftsmanship is flawless, with a sturdy, kiln-dried wood frame that feels completely indestructible and premium upholstery that exudes sophistication. The West Elm Harmony doesn't just meet the criteria for a deep-seated sofa, it completely redefines it. It offers an heirloom-quality sanctuary of comfort that you will rush home to experience every single day, making it the absolute best investment for your living room.